Our lesson for today is Laplace transforms. So, our aim for today is maka-solve tayo or maka-find tayo ng Laplace transform ng given function by its definition. So, ano ba ang definition ng Laplace transform? So, how am I going to find the Laplace transform of a given function? Bakit kailangan i-convert? Bakit kailangan kunin ang Laplace transform ng function? So, basically, ang Laplace transform lang naman ay nagko-convert ng any function to a different domain f of s. So, bakit kailangan mag-transform? So, bakit kailangan kong mag-transform nitong f of t papunta kay f of s? So, usually kasi, ang mga function na na-encounter natin, aminin man natin o hindi, kapag naka-deal with tayo with, say for example, hyperbolic sine function, or a combination of the two, e to the 2t, sine 3t. So, medyo nagkakaroon na tayo ng second thought, paano ba yan? Napakahirap. So, ang gagawin natin, i-convert lang natin itong mga ganitong klaseng functions into algebraic functions f of s. So, imagine, pwede pala nating i-convert yung mga ganyang nagpapahirap sa atin into algebraic functions. So, how are we going to convert that into algebraic functions? So, dinefine ni Laplace ang Laplace transform ng isang function using this formula, integral from 0 to infinity e to the minus st f of t dt. So as you can see, pag ginawa natin or in-evaluate natin itong improper integral na to, makukuha natin yung hinahangad nating algebraic function. So, yung improper integral, formally, so para ma-formal na ma-solve ito, so that's integral from 0 to b e to the minus st f of t dt. So sa improper kasi, hindi tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng limit na, or normally, hindi tayo pwedeng magkaroon ng limit na infinity. Kasi di ba dapat, sa pagkuha ng area bounded by curves, it has to be finite. So yung boundary mo must be finite. So kung ang lower bound ko ay a, tapos meron akong upper bound na infinity, so hindi mo siya makukuha kasi nga endless yung iyong upper limit. So it has to be bounded para maging proper. So kaya improper siya. So ang gagawin natin is kukuha tayo ng value that is close to infinity, say a very, very large number, at yun ang gagawin nating upper bound. So such that b must be approaches infinity. So gagamitin natin siya ng theorem ng limit as b approaches infinity. So, syempre, sa pag-solve lang naman natin ng limit, di ba, sinasubstitute lang natin yung given value dito sa b. So, ang pinupunto ko lang is, pwede naman natin hindi na gawin yan, yung formal na solution, provided you assume that this infinity ay kukuha ka ng value na a little less na madedefine yung ating answer. Say, just get a very large number. So, na madedefine. Pwede kang kumuha ng 10 times 10 to the 88. So, pwede nga ang gamitin mo. So, that's a very large number. So, I'm not saying na equal siya dun sa infinity, but what I'm trying to say is, nakakuha ako ng defined value na napakalaki na pwede nating i-compare with that infinity. So, in that, makukuha na natin yung sagot natin. So, e minus st f of t dt. So, eto na yung gagamitin nating formula to solve for the Laplace transform of any function of t. So, let us try to solve the Laplace transform of 1. So, let's example number 1. So, again, by definition, sabi ni Laplace transform of any function t is equal to integral from 0 to infinity of e to the minus st f of t dt. So, here, pwede natin siyang equate as e to the minus st times 1 dt. So, that's integral from 0 to infinity of e to the minus st dt. So, because this 1 times that is simply e to the minus st dt. So solve for this integral, so we are to treat, since we are integrating with respect to t, so s is treated constant, so I need to provide negative s and then compensate negative 1 over s outside. So doing so, pwede natin siyang i-integrate using e to the u du. So this is negative 1 over s, e to the minus st from 0 to infinity. So that's negative 1 over s, e to the minus s times the value of t is infinity. So substituting upper minus substituting lower limit. So this is negative 1 over s, e to the minus infinity, because negative multiplied by infinity, a very large number, is negative infinity. E to the minus, negative s times 0. Sige, lagay ko na rin dito para hindi naman maano yung s. So, but negative s times 0 is 0, so e to the 0 is 1. And e to the minus infinity is 0. So, 0 minus 1 is negative 1 multiplied by negative 1 over s, so that gives us positive 1 over s. So, therefore, Laplace transform of 1 is simply 1 over s. So, example number 2. So, what if I wish to find the Laplace transform of e to the 3t? So, again, by definition, that's integral from 0 to infinity of e to the minus st multiplied by my function dt. So, this is integral from 0 to infinity of e to the negative st plus 3t dt. So, integral from 0 to infinity of e to the minus quantity s minus 3t dt. So, pag pinag-add and pinactor out natin yung negative at saka yung t, makukuha natin yung e to the minus s minus 3 of t dt. So, to evaluate that with respect to t, so, ititreat natin yung s minus 3 as constant. So, I need to provide here negative s minus 3 and then compensate negative 1 over s minus 3 outside the integral sign. So, this gives us negative 1 over s minus 3 e to the minus s minus 3 of t from 0 to infinity. So applying the limits, negative 1 over s minus 3 e to the minus s minus 3 times the value, infinity, minus e to the quantity s minus 3 times 0. So, but then again, this is any multiplied by infinity preceded by a negative is e to the minus infinity. So, this is negative 1 over s minus 3, 0 minus 1. Because negative s minus 3 times 0 is 0. E to the 0 is 1. So, this gives us positive 1 over s minus 3. So, therefore, Laplace transform of e to the 3t is 1 over s minus 3. So yung exponential, na-convert natin into algebraic 1 over s minus 3.